makapagsalita. Meron daw impit dito. Totoo yun. Because that would be definitely a joy. Teka na, magpapahit muna ako. Okay. I made a very short outline because I would be telling you a story which would be very, very dear to me as I would start it. I belong to batch 75, but would reveal my age. My high school batch 75. My best friend was then valedictorian, so when we had our jubilarians, 25th, we were told, bring your award, bring something that you can be proud of. Our valedictorian then was Gina Garcia. He didn't bring anything. She did not bring anything except that she brought with her her birth certificate, the children's birth certificate. So we were wondering, what's the birth certificate for? She had 3 kids. She brought the 3 birth certificates. We were wondering then because she's the valedictorian of the class. She graduated 2 magna cum laude at the University of the Philippines, and yet she brought the birth certificate of her kids. So we were laughing, what is that for? We know very well that you have a lot of medals. And so then, when she presented that, with tears in her eyes, she said, this is my what? I said, why? Nothing can compare to this. It is because these kids would reveal the love I gave. Unconditionally. Your kids then, to our parents, probably, most especially to the mothers, you nurture them in your womb until finally after 9 months, you have them. And with the parents, of course, the father, you will have it because they will not be as they are without you. These are your rewards you give from God. You nurtured them. And definitely, you passed on the nurturing to Domini. And make me reveal that at Domini, when it was presented to me, it wasn't presented in a silver platter. It was offered probably by someone up there at the lowest point of my life. So what is the lowest point of my life? That was exactly the time I had my stroke. I'm fit, I'm prepared, but he said, yes, if this is your will. That is why it was named Domini. Because Domini is after God, and your kids are the angels. So definitely, as Gwyneth was saying, she felt it. That probably, I know for a fact that you will have your own way, you will have your own path, but you will carry along what the philosophy of Domini is. That is true. Devoid of any material thing, it is within that we are detached because we are given what it is that is unconditional. I remember going to the songs that you had. You have happiness, you know, hold on, enjoy me. And if you sum them all, this would be longing for a family, longing for love, longing for God's love. These little kids, once they sing happiness, they have their own version of the meaning of love. For them, happiness is very simple. Without material, sharing that ice cream cone, looking into the eyes of the classmates, that would be happiness to them. And when you say that within that happiness deep inside the heart, they feel that because Domini is surrounded by love. You might see and you might feel because Mrs. Bernardo, your directress, is a monster to all of you. Once you hear, once she walks along the corridor, all of you will run direct to your corridor and say, under Nancy Teacher Nora, it is just like eating you up. But definitely, I would laugh. It is because someone has control. Because you belong to a society wherein you have to follow the norms. And if it is in me that you will have to do so, it is because that is out of love. I'd better to have the proper attitude that this should be within you. Because I know for a fact that when you're outside, you are going to bring that along with you. That is the proper attitude. It is because Domini molded you up. And into you will fly like a dove. Why is flying like a dove? Because if you can remember, in the Ark of Nora, they made use of the dove. Dove was a messenger, and when it returned, there is a very life. I know that you will fly, but you will return to Domini, very proud in saying that you soared up like an eagle. It is because with power and with humility, coupled with what you ought to be as one, you have now garnered what it is to be in that, the individuality and the identity that you have, because definitely I am, and with the teachers around, because you see the teachers here, if you're going to ask them, it is because they feel that it's already, that they have a family at Domini and you are the children, and you find out that there are a lot of them who probably would not be thinking anymore of getting married or having their children, because they are your children. You find out, ask for their age, and you find out they are happy to tell you that without a lover, without the kids, they will personify what happiness is, because the Domini, they will feel that they have a family. And that is what we are inculcating. That when you're out there and you feel just like you are growing, come back to Domini and you are going to be embraced, because that is it. Domini is God's gift to all of us. So I would like to thank all the parents for giving us the opportunity to be your parents, to be the parents of your kids. And with that, the dedication will always be within us. And you'll find that it is devoid of the material aspect. We are detached to what it is up above there, but we are longing to be with your kids, because we would like them to feel that what is instilled in the very heart of each and every kid that you have here is Domini. Domini is not just going to be a name, it is going to be a legend that is built of love. Thank you.